All right, what's up? Let's see. So tonight we're going to be talking about the all or nothing mindset. All right, so I'm going to make this quick. Goal is to keep all these trainings under 20 minutes. Any question and answer I'll typically do in the beginning. We haven't even launched the community yet, so there's no really questions yet. So really understanding the all or nothing mindset. So I want to read you a definition. All or nothing mindset is a pattern of thinking where individuals feel they must do things perfectly or not at all. In weight loss, this often shows up as good versus bad days, where slight deviations from a plan can lead to giving up entirely. All right, so I'm going to give you some examples of all or nothing thinking when it comes to weight loss. I ate one cookie, so the whole day is ruined. I might as well just eat whatever I want now. Or if I can't work out for a full hour, it's not worth doing anything at all. And if I'm not losing 2 pounds a week, it means I'm failing. All right. So this mindset creates just a bunch of cycle of extremes where people are either all in on their habits or completely off track. So this approach can lead to frequent stopping and restarting and making sustainable weight loss more challenging. All right, so I want to give you some ways to recognize the all or nothing thoughts. All right, so signs to look for. Using words like always, never, perfect, failure. Those are all words that have a negative connotation towards all or nothing. Like I always put the weight back on. I can never lose weight. I can't lose weight, so I'm a failure. All right, so you don't want to judge yourself for like one little slip up, if you will. All right. So if you have a cookie, you just get back to it the next meal or the same meal. Like have a good meal and then have a cookie. Like it's not the end of the world. So setting rigid, realistic goals that are hard to maintain. So this is a big one because like your goal might be to lose 30 pounds or 50 pounds. But like we got to lose the first pound and then the second pound. So thinking that far ahead, it can be detrimental. So we like to break goals into 10 to 20 pound blocks. So let's lose those first 10. And then typically you'll have to tweak things and we'll have to, make some changes to lose the next 10. All right. So what it looks like to lose the first 10 is different than the next 10. So if you're not losing weight every week, we make adjustments, but that's normal. Not everybody loses weight every week. So what the all or nothing does is if they don't lose weight for a week, they're like, oh man, this diet's not working or whatever it is. I'm going to try something else or I'm quitting or I'm always going to be overweight. These are negative self-talk, which is a whole other training. Feeling defeated by small changes or setbacks. Sorry, small challenges or setbacks. So, I mean, I hear all the time these small, I mean, they're small in my mind, but they hold people back. So like, I'm trying to think of an example. So I had a woman who said she hurt her ankle. So she's like, I can't do this anymore. My ankle's hurt. I can't even walk on it. And I was like, well, I mean, you can still eat right, right? And she's like, well, yeah, but I can't walk. She's like, forget it. She goes, I'm just gonna have to quit. And I was just like, it's like to me, that's just amazing. Like hurting your ankle and wanting to quit your weight loss journey. Like you're always going to have injuries. You're always going to have holidays. You're always going to have deaths in the family. You're always going to have parties, celebrations. Like all these things happen forever. So if you push the pause button every time it's not perfect, you're never going to get anywhere. Okay. Uh, let's see. So we focus on progress over perfection in this community and our VIP community. That is the easiest way to break it down. 1% better every day. All right. So here are some examples of some balanced thinking. All right. It'll be a lot different than those last ones I told you. So instead of I ruined my diet with one treat, the one cookie. try something like one treat won't ruin my progress. I can still make healthy choices for the rest of the day. Can you see the difference in the mindset and the approach? Here's another one. I didn't work out at all this week. I'll never reach my goal. Replace it with, I wasn't able to work out this week, but I can plan for 1 or 2 sessions next week and get back at it. Or, rather than saying, I'll start fresh on Monday, which I always hear, start on Monday, start after the holiday, start the new year, start whenever. And then they never start because it's not the perfect time. So I'll start fresh on Monday, shift it to, I can make better choices starting with my next meal. This is awesome. So I have women who join our VIP program and they'll join on like a Tuesday. And they're like, oh yeah, I'll start next Monday. I'm like, no, we'll start tomorrow, or we'll start today. Here's a list of foods to start eating off. You'll meet with your coach tomorrow and it's game on. And they're always like, oh, okay. Like, why are we waiting? Are we gonna wait 4 or 5 days? One, you can lose momentum. Like you wait 4 or 5 days, you're gonna be like, the momentum's gone. Take advantage of the momentum. Let's go. It's go time. You made a decision. We're gonna help you get there. It's just you're all one decision away. When you make that decision, we're all in with you. So hopefully those are helpful. I could go on and on with this topic forever, but like I said, try to keep these short. Um, Let me give you a couple other examples here. So here's some actionable strategies to help overcome that thinking. Set flexible goals. So don't set, have a goal of long term, 50 pounds, let's say, but set a short term goal. By the end of the year, I'm going to be down 10 pounds. All right. Even through the holidays, I'm going to lose 10 pounds because it's done all the time. We do it in our program. Um, let's see. So yeah, setting realistic goals. Maybe for you, it's only you're going to work out 1 day a week. That's 1 day a week more than you're doing now. So some of you are like, 1 day a week, what the hell's that going to do? Well, it's better than 0 days a week, right? Or don't set goals for like 7 days a week because you're not going to be able to do that forever. Set minimum goals and hit them. So if it's once a week, hit once a week. If you get 2 or 3, that's a bonus. Or set 2, but hit them. Don't set unrealistic goals that you can't keep up. And it's okay too to adjust your goals. So if you set a goal for 5 days a week and then the holidays and birthdays and it's a busy season for you, you don't give up and just stop and push pause. You adjust it. So let's do 2 days a week. I can do 2 days a week during the holidays, or I can do 2 days a week during the season of my life. But set realistic goals. Create a plan B mindset. So if you can't stick to your usual routine, have alternates. All right. So for example, if you can't make it to the gym, then do a 10-minute walk and some stretching. All right. That's still valuable. All right. So if you can't make it to the gym, go for a walk, or do both. Focus on habits, not outcomes. This one's big. We always tell our VIP clients and talk to them about um, like focusing on the process, not the outcome. All right. So everybody's process is different, but let's say like we got to fix your hydration, we got to fix your sleep, we got to dial in on your nutrition, we got to get you moving your body. We need to control your stress, sleep, mindset, all these things. That's the foundation for your health. Okay. Keep doing these things over and over. We're getting 1% better. We're changing out Dave's Killer Bread for Ezekiel bread. That's 1% better. We're cutting out cereal and having a protein in the morning instead. It's 1% better. We're measuring our foods instead of having big portions. That's 1% better. So there's a million things, guys, you can do to be 1% better every day. Add a veggie to one meal a day. It's 1% better. If you're already having a veggie, add a second one. 1% better. Add a protein in every meal. Or maybe it's just one meal to start. It's 1% better. All right. So write that down. 1% better every day. And bring that saying with you everywhere. Put it in your phone, put a sticky note on your forehead. Just kidding. Put them on your mirrors. Put them in their cars. Like wherever you are the most, just have that saying everywhere. And when you say to yourself, like, screw it, I had a cookie. This isn't gonna work. Or you go on vacation, you put on a few pounds. You're like, it's not working. No, you just get back to doing what you're doing. What can you do on vacation to be 1% better? So instead of having 3 freaking margaritas a day, you have one a day. That's 1% better. Or you have two a day. It's better than three. So just look at it like that. You don't have to be perfect on vacation, but how can you be better than what you normally are when you go on vacation? If that makes sense. All right, track small wins. So we call these non-scale victories. You will hear this a lot in this community. And if you're in our VIP, you hear it every single day. Non-scale victories, NSVs. These are anything that has to do with anything but the scale. That was weird how I said that, but yeah, any victory that's not scale related. That's better. All right, so I hit my protein goal today. I hit my step goal. My clothes are fitting better. Um, my nails are growing better. My hair looks shinier or healthier. These are all non-scale victories. All right, so we'll be asking you these, once, twice a week, provide some non-scale victories. That's what we mean. All right, so those are small wins. Stacking small wins equals big results over time. Okay, so slow and steady, build a foundation. Once you lose the weight, it's gone forever because you're doing this the right way. All right. We are 12 minutes in, so I got a couple more minutes here. Um, we talked about reframing, like how you say things. Self-compassion is another big one. Guys, be kind to yourself. Stop telling yourself these crazy thoughts. They're all lies. You're not going to be overweight forever. You're not going to whatever you're telling yourself. We believe what we tell ourselves. So start telling yourself some good stuff. If you wouldn't tell your friends, or you wouldn't say to your friends what you're saying to yourself, don't say it to yourself. Be kind to yourself. It's okay to screw up. We all screw up. I have shitty meals here and there. It's part of life. I look forward to them once in a while. Like I'm already looking forward to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl, I have chip and dip. It's the one time a year I have chips. Can you believe that? I don't eat chips. Only on the Super Bowl. So I'm looking forward to it. Super Bowl, chip and dip. Can't wait. I'll put on like 3 pounds for the next day because all the salt and inflammation and shit in my body. And then the next day I get right back on Monday and start eating healthy again. So give yourself like permission here and there to have some things you enjoy. It's not going to derail you. It's going to derail you if you are super restrictive. Restriction is the devil. It's evil. All right. And consistency, I think we'll leave on this. This is the biggest one probably. Like what I said earlier, like if you're going to tell yourself you're going to hit one workout a week, hit one workout a week. What that's doing is training your brain to be successful. You're doing what you say you're going to do. How many of you ask yourself this question? If you actually did what you said you're going to do, you'd probably be not probably, you would be a lot farther along in your journey. Okay. So consistency. I'd rather have you work out one day a week for the rest of your life than 4 days for the next 3 weeks and then you don't work out again. So consistency. And acknowledge your efforts. Acknowledge, like, give yourself a pat on the back. Celebrate the non-scale victories. Be easy on yourself, ladies. You guys are so hard on yourselves. You guys do a million things. You're the masters of multitasking. Raising kids, raising families. You got husbands or significant others. You got other family that you're helping. I mean, you work full time, whatever it is. Like women are like superhuman. They're like super moms, super people, superhumans. So give yourself some slack. That's all I got for you for today. And if you have any questions, you can drop them in the community. We'll see you all next week.